Next week will be a big day for the country, Thursday to be specific, as the Treasury Cabinet Secretary will be presenting the budget estimates to the National Assembly. And with that, several sectors have been affected. Today, we will be discussing matters to do with agriculture and livestock in the country. And this is but a summary of how that sector has benefited or lost in this budget estimate, that is the budget for 2025-2026. And as you can see, the State Department for Agriculture will receive 58.2 billion shillings as opposed to a demand of 106 billion shillings. And now the State Department for Agriculture will receive 48.25 billion shillings. And that of Livestock Development will get 9.99 billion shillings. Now, fertilizer subsidy program that has been spearheaded by the Kenya Kwanza government will equally receive 8 billion shillings against a demand of 18 billion shillings. That means that the fertilizer subsidy program will be 10 billion shillings short. And the Tea Reforms Project had demanded 4.5 billion shillings, but in this budget, it is getting 0 shillings. How will that affect the tea reforms in the country? Only time will tell, as well as the budget estimates in the same sector. And now we talk about the allocation represents 1.1 billion shillings increase as compared to last year's budget. But the sector contributes 22.5% of the GDP in the country, including these reflecting 3% of the budget. Only poultry, 3% of the budget that has been allocated to a sector that amounts to 22.5% of the country's GDP. And allocation is below the 10% under the Malabo and Kampala declarations that goes into saying that at least 10% of the budget should be set aside in the agricultural sector. But here we see that it is only 3%. That means we are 7% shy. And it has pending bills, that is the agricultural sector, pending bills worth 11.8 billion shillings, and total pending bills amounting to 11 billion shillings. This budget, will it address that? We wait and see when the Treasury Cabinet Secretary will be presenting the same on Thursday. And remember that we'll be following up on that. Our teams will be stationed to bring you blow by blow, bit by bit, as the budget will be presented to the whole country. And now we take a short commercial break. We'll be back with much more right here on Weekend Prime.